Hello, I'm RetroJules, and welcome to update 3.5, War of Nations. A very exciting package of updates, full of goodies. Vehicle physics are changing, map variants, map updates, mini-map updates, tank gallery viewer, additional features. There's a lot to get through, so let's get started with the most exciting one, which I think is the vehicle physics. What this game is doing is it's gradually following the PC, and it's going to be all the better for it. So, with the new vehicle physics, your tank is going to react more realistically through its suspension with the environment. And you are also going to get added controls. You are going to be able to skid with the tank, slide the tank, and if you get things wrong, your tank will flip over. You're going to be able to go up steeper inclines, over walls, over other tanks, and you're going to be able to explore areas of the maps that were previously unreachable. So that's going to be quite good fun. So your tank suspension is going to fully react to the terrain in a much more realistic manner, and with enough speed, or too much speed, you will be able to flip over your own tank. But there is a self-righting mechanism which is being built into the game, going to be in its experimental stage, and your tank will rewrite itself after about 10 seconds. So you're going to have a handbrake option for handbraking your tank, which is going to enable you to do really sharp U-turns and power sliding. This isn't going to be available to the tank destroyers or artillery, but you will be able to use the handbrake to stop very, very quickly. Now, I'm on the fence with this one because I've seen how this works on the PC, and for light tanks it's an absolute blast. You're all over the place, and something like an AMX ELC BIS, it's brilliant because you can go rocketing past a tank, handbrake, turn around and bosh it one. But, you know, tanks can't handbrake. It's just, I don't know, it's a game feature that I think is going to be a lot of fun, but it's not going to be that realistic, so I'm completely on the fence with that one. We shall see how much fun I shall have with that one. So, we're going to get two map variants. We're going to get the South Coast in the rain, and what I'm looking forward to is we're going to get the war-torn El Haluf. There's going to be bunkers and outposts and all sorts, a little bit like what happened to Airfield, and that is going to change the tactics on El Haluf completely, which I'm really looking forward to. 3 maps sort of get updated. Siegfried Line War-Torn is going to get updated, and Mines and Province are going to get a HD improvement. And I can't remember the last time I saw the Province map, and I even bought a tier 1 vehicle to try and play it, and it just doesn't come up for me, so maybe that's why, because they've been working on it. Now here's another exciting feature, again following the PC. We're going to get the updated minimap. It's going to be a much more tactical tool, so you need to switch off your radar, get the bigger picture, get your minimap up so you know exactly what's going on, and you're going to have a lot more information on there. So circle number 1 is going to be your 50-meter auto detect circle. So no matter if a tank's behind a wall, in a bush, round the corner, if it's in that 50 meters, it's going to ping up on your map. Number 2 is your detectable range circle. So based on your vehicle's visibility and camo rating, enemies within that circle will have a chance of detecting you. But what this circle won't take into account is bushes, trees and rocks. You can still hide behind those and not be detected. Number 3 is your gun direction line. This shows the direction that your gun is pointing, and this is quite a good feature. The length of the line will show the range of your current loaded ammunition. And number 4 is your view range cone. This shows your cone of view and your maximum view range, and that will be affected directly by the equipment you carry on your vehicle. This is one I'm going to quite like. It's the tank gallery viewer. You're going to be able to go into your garage, turn off the head-ups display, remove all the stuff on the screen, and you're just going to be able to have a shot of your glorious tank in the garage. And I can't help thinking that's going to be quite handy for me when I'm doing my videos and I do the garage spin intro at the beginning. They're going to look really nice. There's all sorts of additional features which are going to be scrolling up the screen now as we speak, and I've just sort of picked out a few of those. The Overlord map, Scorpion Pass, Thiepval Ridge and Corellia. All the spawning points are getting rebalanced for various battle modes just to make the maps more fair depending on which side of the map you spawn, so that they've balanced that. The audio on the fighter planes has been adjusted. Now I'm hoping they've cranked that up, because I just love it when the dogfights go whizzing overhead when you're playing the battle, so I'm really hoping they've increased that for a bit more of a dramatic effect. They've updated the muzzle flash when you fire, and as if artillery isn't bad enough, they've added more camera shake to artillery explosions. So not only are you going to be angry that you've been artied, it looks like the screen's going to shake a bit more just to give it that bit more impact, as if your tank exploding in a ball of flame behind a wall where nobody could see you isn't bad enough. Now there's loads of bug fixes and tweaks throughout the game, through the maps and the vehicles. There's all sorts of tweaks and fixes and adjustments that are being done. And finally, there's a lot of buffs and nerfs to various tanks and various cannons and packages. Now the best way to see those is to go online, World of Tanks console, the website, just click to jump to vehicle changes, and there's a whole list of chassis rotation adjustments, dispersion, frictional loss of your tank on soft terrain, all the things, all those elements that the tanks have that you're always looking at. A lot of those are changing. Just a few caught my eye, just to give you some examples. The AMX 1375, that gains 2 degrees per second on its chassis rotation, so that's going to make that just a little bit more mobile. The Batchat aim time improves by 0.2 of a second. The Tiger 2, the accuracy improves by 0.02. The E75 gun depression gains 2 degrees of gun depression. That's going to be handy. And yeah, I'm really sorry, but the Japanese heavies are still going to be very heavily armoured. No changes there. The T110E4, the view range will drop by 10 meters. The Comet of all tanks, which has got brilliant gun depression, gains 3 degrees more of gun depression, giving it a total of 13 degrees of gun depression, which is massive. And hurrah, this one really gets my vote. The Death Star, its view range is going to be reduced by 10 meters. Thank goodness for that. The Death Star, good lord, we've all been on the end of that. Also, some of the armour values on some of the tanks is going to change. They're remodelling, they're doing HD remodelling of the tanks, and as a result of that, some of the tanks have added or reduced armour plating, and some of those tank armour values are going to change. So, and again, that's all listed on the website. So that is update 3.5 War of Nations. I really look forward to these updates. I just love the tweaks and changes to the game. I think tanks flipping over and handbraking and all the rest of it is going to be absolutely hilarious. We're going to have some new variations of maps to play. I'm really looking forward to this. I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the update. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon.